And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2. These are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The backcourt pair will be Westbrook and Mann. George and Leonard are the forwards. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
So nice to see a big guy with that kind of shooting touch. One of Porzingis' strongest attributes.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple.
The deep doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Mann. Leonard sets a screen for George. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's Leonard from 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for LA. 6-point game. White against George. Left side Westbrook. And there's the try. Makes it off the glass.
And the burst from Russell Westbrook paying off that time. That's an impossible play for the primary defender to stop.
Tatum with a screen on Westbrook. Holiday the pass to Tatum. Out to Porzingis. There's the screen. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
Porzingis at his size, that time impressive on the move.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Taken away by Holiday. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brissett. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Personal foul. First team foul.
George against Holiday. Left side, George. The kick out to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 5.
And Russell shot that one with confidence, something he does not lack.
Westbrook against Holiday. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
So it's the Celtics now. The Clippers getting the bucket. One-on-one fast break. Westbrook with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Westbrook with a screen for Leonard. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Mann. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. White wide open. He fired. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mann gets the bucket.
We've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard brings the double team, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Remains Boston 1.
Here's White. Hasn't made one yet. Here's the pass to Brissett. Outside, Porzingis.
And a good example of why Leonard perpetually makes the all-defensive team. You are caught on the Hawaiian Islands.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Daniel Tice out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Bones Highland. Then it's Harden, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Cornette passes to Walsh, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's a good screen. Here's Brown. Good, nice job down low.
Great determination by Brown. Wasn't going to let a little bump throw him off.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Horford. Here's Banton, guarded by Tucker. Here's Cornette. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Island sets up pick for Harden. Driving to the basket. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
A second chance effort. Cornette kicks to Brown. Fires for 3. Powell pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Tucker. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Tucker can knock down the long-range 3 ball. You just can't give him that much room to settle in.
Brown with a screen on Highland. Here's Banton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the contest. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. In the corner, Powell with it. Harden has a wide open look from outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The kick out to Brown. Picked by Horford. Brown against Powell. Outside, Horford. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Harden with it. Picked up by Brown. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Outside, Horford. On the wing, Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Poked away. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Pass to Tucker. Here's Walsh. He tries for 3. Cornette passes to Walsh. Here's Cornette. Guarded by Powell.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Pass to Walsh. The kick out to Brown. No one near him. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Walsh.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Harden up top. He's covered by Brown. Back to Tucker from downtown. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Tucker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. James Harden getting it done for LA. He got into double digits for the quarter. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
White is out there with Holiday. Then there's Jason Tatum. And there's Porzingis. And it's Brissett into the 3. That's the Boston 5.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity. And when he does that, he's unstoppable.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Pass to man. In the corner, George with it. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Holiday with it. George picks him up. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Back to Tatum. The pass to Brissett. And that one clearly a foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the amount.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The 3 from Porzingis. Rebound by the Clippers. On the wing, George. Ripped away. Leonard against Howard. Got a piece of it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Stolen away.
How about the energy and activity on that play? Great steal.
Here's Westbrook, and he drives in. And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody. whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Back to George. Leonard with the screen on Howard. Pass to Man. Just 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Leonard. 18 feet out, and it's White with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The 3 from Tatum. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
And with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
White against Leonard. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, White to the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Tatum setting the pick for White. The kick out to Tatum. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So, for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 8. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Harden against Brown. Here's Tucker. Los Angeles with another miss. For Boston, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. A nice shot by Walsh.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
He takes it in, and Tice throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Brown. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
And that's it for the third quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Norman Powell. Bones Highland is out there with Harden. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Tucker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 10. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle.
Here's Harden. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the dunk by Horford.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Harden scanning the floor. Passes it to Tucker from past the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Tucker just reading the defense, finding the space, and knocking down a jumper.
Brown wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Going inside. Tice finds Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A nice shot by Tucker.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Brown the pass to Cornette. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Zubac. Harden outside. George with the screen on White. Here's Harden. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Brown, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Celtics trail by 10. Brown down low. Leonard's there. Porzingis with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. Back to Porzingis. Plumlee with the steal.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Harden. Harden with the stuff.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's Tatum. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
He misses the free throw.
You gotta respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
White against Harden. Leonard with a screen on White. Outside Leonard for the 3. The shot off that time. So the Clippers winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to being offensive-oriented, this matchup has a bit of an old-school feel to it. So you know I like that. This is going to be fun.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Giannis and Portis work together inside. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Crowder in at the 3. Now here's Lillard. Portis outside. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Basket's good.
Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Tatum, a screen on Crowder. Holiday finds Tatum. Releases. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Tatum.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Lillard passes to Portis. Lillard outside. Beasley with a screen on Holiday. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Brissett. You know, Graham, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, B.A.
Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
Portis outside, fires for 3. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Holiday against Crowder. Holiday passes to Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. The ball's knocked loose. White on the wing. Pulls it. Misses off the right iron.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Holiday against Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Hey, get up, Dame. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Tatum. Brissett passes to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Back to Holiday. The kick to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Going inside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Lillard looking around. For 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
BA, he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3, here's Lillard. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Bucks. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Bucks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lillard. Beasley with a screen on Holiday. Back to Beasley. Out to Lillard. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Portis the screen. Here's the 3. Deflected. Here's Brissett, defended by Lillard. Holiday against Crowder. Outside Porzingis. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. There's Tatum with the 3. Boston Boston again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the bucket is good.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Now here's Porzingis. Back to Tatum. They still need this. And he lays it up and in. Tatum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Here's Lillard. Can't cash it in from the high post. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Brook Lopez is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Green. And it's Beauchamp in at the three.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot, Middleton deposits another J.
Outside, Brown. Look at Brown, getting it done inside.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Horford against Middleton. Pass to Beauchamp. Jackson on the wing. Here's Beauchamp. Back to Jackson. Brown looking around. Here's Walsh. On the take. And he goes in for the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
All right, let's get a report from Ellie.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise. Being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. BA?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Allie.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, BA, is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. To the paint. And Boston calls time here. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
And it's Green with the ball for Milwaukee. They lead by 4. Here he goes. And the shot's good.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. JB off the bounce. Rejected by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Brown passes to Cornette. Brown with it. Middleton covering. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Horford. Here's Cornette. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. The Bucks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Lopez passes to Middleton. Jackson with a screen on Brown. Jackson outside. Pass to Green. Ball stolen. Here's Walsh. Out to Horford. Here's Walsh. Back to Cornette. Brown inside. Jackson on him. Here's Cornette. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Lopez. Middleton from the outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And now a 9-point Milwaukee lead. The Celtics shooting 40% so far in this one. Pass to Benton. Brown against Middleton. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 6.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Now here's Green. Tight defense on him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And for Boston, they're shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Brown with it. Jackson in his pocket. And here's Horford for 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity levels.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And so it's Milwaukee now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Chris Middleton.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
O'Shea Brissett out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's White in at 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Holiday. Still no points. Tatum passes to Brissett. 5 to shoot. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball. Pretty pass.
Holiday against Lillard. Let's watch Dame here. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Inside, deflects the pass. Tatum with a steal. It's White with a drive. Tatum looking it over. Tatum on the drive. And finished off by Tatum.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Boris.
Yeah, BA, this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
Now here's Tatum. Down low and stolen by Beasley. Pass to Portis. Lillard against White. The three ball. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
The kick out to White. Here's Brissett. Left side Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. For three. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
It's Lillard with the drive. And stolen by Porzingis. Outside White. Here's Brissett. Outside Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Out to Portis from outside the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Tatum with a screen. Holiday with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, the problem with Jason Tatum in the pick and roll is he can roll or pop, and that makes him hard to guard.
Portis with a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Lillard. Out to Portis. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Tatum finds Holiday. From downtown, Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And the dunk by Lillard.
Just so lethal in the open floor. I mean, Lillard is impossible to keep up with given his speed and athleticism.
Now here's Porzingis. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Crowder. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Beasley. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Had the space there, but it's offline. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. In transition, here come the Bucks. Fires the three. And Dame Dalla completing the break.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
8 seconds left in the third. Puts up a three. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Boston's shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Brook Lopez. Jackson out there with Green. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Beauchamp in at the three, the small forward. Here's Walsh. Outside, Brown. 5 on the clock. Pass to Cornette. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, Jaylen Brown has a ton of upside, and he shows it with his passing ability there.
Middleton outside. With some arc, count it. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Batten on the wing. Green covering. Cornette passes to Benton. And he drives in. Horford outside. Horford, a screen on Middleton. Shot from the wing. And that one's long. And the Bucks shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Got a piece of it. Horford with a steal. Here's Walsh. Back to Benton. Pass to Cornette. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Jackson surveying the D. Middleton with a screen on Horford. Middleton against Horford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Intelligent play by Middleton. Now, he does what he can to ensure he gets fouled while in the act.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jackson. Crowder, he's checked in for Beauchamp. And Lillard subbed in for Green. Holiday passes to Brown. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Lillard. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Portis. Driving in. And then Portis with the dunk.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Outside Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Outside White. Right side Tatum. Takes a 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Holiday passes to White. Pass to Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Tatum a screen on Crowder. Outside Brown. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bucks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Chris Middleton.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Now here's Middleton. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Middleton from the outside hits the trifecta.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And he makes a first.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Now here's Lillard. Middleton with a screen on Holiday. And Lillard, here we go. And stolen by Brown. Tatum with room to shoot. It falls. So this one belongs to the Bucks. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Jace, it's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Mann. Kicks it out to Leonard.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game, and he makes the first. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in. Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And George kicks to Westbrook. Leonard the pass to George. Here's Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. Buries it from 3-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Lillard from outside knocks down the 3 ball. Lillard's got 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
George dishes to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Here he goes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great work down inside. Leonard so adept at converting on the interior.
Lillard with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Mann passes to Zubac. Zubac a screen on Crowder. Leonard attacking. Pass to Westbrook. Back to George. Crowder with the steal. Antetokounmpo kicks to Crowder. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
the previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Lillard attacking, and the rejection by Zubac. Man passes to Westbrook. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Leonard with a screen on Lillard. Here's Man. Outside for George. Crowder with the steal. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Bucks leading by 3. Lets the 3 fly, and the Bucks miss again. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The kick out to Lopez. George against Crowder. He feeds it to Giannis. Crowder, the pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And here's George for 3. Beasley with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. The Bucks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First free throw is good. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Leonard with a screen on Lillard. Here's Man, and that one is stuffed right through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Lillard outside, driving in.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Zubac. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Jackson is out there with Green. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3 spot. Pass to Tucker. In the corner, Powell with it. Now Tucker. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But, you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
Harden kicks to Powell. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Bucks leading by 9. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harden sets the pick for Highland. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Middleton the pass to Portis. Back to Middleton. It's rebounded by Tice. Clippers trail by 9. It's Powell with the drive. Highland, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Green, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well. Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Powell. No scoring in this one. Here's Highland. Now the pass to Tucker. Tucker a screen. Here's Harden. Up top, Highland. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
From outside the arc, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Middleton. Over in the corner, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Harden with a screen on Jackson. Highland passes to Harden. Back to Highland. Got a hand on it.
That's just a really good defensive read from Portis. I mean, the read was excellent and the hustle was better.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 3-point game. Middleton against Powell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tice has got 4 rebounds in this game. Top of the key, Highland. Kicks it to Tucker. Lets it go with a 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
And he nails the 3rd. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Green.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Green.
And both free throws good for Green. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's man. Outside for George. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Zubats has got it all tied up now for the Clip. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Bones Highland getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Westbrook against Beasley, and finished off by Westbrook.
The guy with major bounce, Westbrook, can really get up there.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1 for the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Crowder goes in. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Giannis constantly working on that outside shot, and you can see he's made progress.
Man passes to George. Over in the corner, Zubats. Clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Puts the move on. Here's Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Here's Man. He's got 5. Outside Leonard. Zubats a screen on Crowder. And that one's good. Leonard.
Wow. Kawhi sticking in the dagger. He's someone you have to chase off that jump.
Crowder sets a screen for Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Zubats, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And the basket by Lillard. And it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
He's just an electric factory. Lillard is such an amazing athlete.
Wasted no time on that one. George has got 5.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Crowder a screen on George. Lillard with no one around. And it's Lillard again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Zubats with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Here's Lillard. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
The kick out to Westbrook. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Lillard against George. Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. Sinks the triple.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Back to George. Leonard sets a screen for George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 8.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Jackson. Chris Middleton is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Green, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3. Here's Highland. No good on the quick 3. The Bucks trail. Feeds to Jackson. Takes the 3. And Beauchamp gets it to go. Beauchamp's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Milwaukee. Middleton against Harden. Harden with the stop.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Milwaukee's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Kicks it down to Middleton. Outside Portis. Back to Middleton. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Portis a screen on Powell. Here's Beauchamp, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. Matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Traps in the tray. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Smart pass by Porter, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
And the Clippers call time here. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Daniel Tice. Leonard comes in for Powell. And George is subbed in for Highland. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Crowder finds Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. The tray. Shot by Crowder, no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his third foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from Crowder, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Boy, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Leonard kicks it to Tucker. Back to Leonard. Fires the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Milwaukee leading by 6. Crowder dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Crowder. The Bucks working the ball around. Crowder a screen on George. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Harden the pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Crowder with the steal. Lillard has the open look. They get it again. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Driving inside.
Rise up, Dame. Look at Lillard taking flight for that finish.
Tucker can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's hauled in by Zubac.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the middle. Here's Harden. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Portis the pass to Giannis. Outside Portis. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Bobby Portis gets the three.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his...
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. And the battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's O'Shea Brissett. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Now here's Leonard. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He'll get to his shot. Kawhi with a whole bag of tricks from in close.
And the basket by Holiday.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Leonard against Tatum. Leonard passes to Westbrook. And here's Zubats. Leonard for three. Knocks down the triple. Leonard's got 5.
And of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time. But I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring. But they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
Now here's George. Over to the wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston on offense. Brown drives in. Out to the right wing. Tatum looking it over. Westbrook with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to George. And there's the screen. Now here's Zubats. George outside. Back to man. George left side. Here's man. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
George with a steal. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, Kawhi has never relied on the three-pointer, but it's a part of his game that unlocks the rest of what he can do on the offensive end.
Oh, had a nice open look right there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Leonard gets the bucket. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for for sure. Now, he's made the all-defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
And here's Brown for three, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Oh, George with a steal. Back to Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Tatum, a screen on Westbrook. Tatum inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Out to Leonard. Westbrook outside. Pass to man. Leonard outside. Lets the three fly. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
And stolen by Holiday. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
The Celtics have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Drops in the three. Tatum's got 9.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Brissett. No good on the buzzer beater. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Derek White, Al Horford out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Delano Banton, and it's Walsh in at the 3, the small forward.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team.
Here's Banton, defended by Harden. Banton passes to Cornett, and here's Horford for 3. Screen by Horford. White for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys.
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Powell. Back to Highland from deep. The shot, no good. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Horford. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul goes against the Clippers.
You want to talk about a high-value veteran. Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Here's Horford. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Back to White. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Just 5 to shoot. Right side, Tucker. The 3. Harden. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Boston. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Now Highland. Now here's Harden. He's guarded by White. Back to Tucker. The 3. Buries it from 3. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
White coming through.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Out to Powell. Back to Harden. Outside Tucker. Pass to Harden. Drives to the hoop. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. All NBA players play with confidence. But RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role of their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
White against Highland. Lets it fly. Again, Boston.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the wing on the left. Outside for Harden. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Harden's got 9.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Pass to Walsh. Driving inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Back to Highland. And there's a pick. Outside for Harden. Outside, Highland. This one for 3. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by Highland. He's got 12.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden. Able to put his shot up right off that pass.
Horford, a screen on Harden. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Tatum. Zubac with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's George, and the jam by George.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Sinks the tray. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Here's Brissett. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Leonard on the wing. There's the three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
Yeah, true enough. Allie, thanks.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 11. Three-pointer. And Tatum drills the three.
Taking matters into his own hands, Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Leonard passes to George. Holiday against Westbrook. Kicks it to George. Leonard looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mann. Takes it inside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Mann's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Tatum against George.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Terrence Mann. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. Pass to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Porzingis with a screen on George. Tatum gets the bucket.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Double team on Leonard. George passes to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Some room here for George. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Such a pure score. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
A minute 22 left in the third. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum drives in. Porzingis finds Holiday. With the drive, he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Holiday's got 9 points. Westbrook, the pass to George. And here's Leonard. Here's the pick. Back to George. Pass to Leonard. Over Holiday. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Boston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Brissett. It's Brown on the wing. Leonard defending. They kick it out to Porzingis. Holiday surveying the floor. The three is up. And the Celtics another three.
From year to year, Holiday is a little inconsistent from three, but the defense has to respect his shot.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to George. He takes it, and he dunks it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
And that's exactly what you want. Finish the quarter on a positive note.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got Al Horford, Derek White out there with Delano Banton. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Walsh in at the 3. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Outside Tucker. Tice, a screen on Horford. Tucker finds Harden. Outside Highland. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Outside Tucker. Outside for Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Tucker, the pass to Harden. Highland with it. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the basket by Tice.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
He gets it in there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Harden against White. Powell outside. Outside Tucker. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. White with it. Harden picks him up. Pass to Banton. Hey, from beyond the arc. And Tucker pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Tice sets a screen. Powell passes to Tice. So for the Clippers, Zubats, he's checked in for Tice. Leonard comes in for Powell, and it's George in for Highland. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Leonard. Outside Tucker. Just 3 to shoot. Leonard outside. Launches a 3. That one's off. Shooting 7 for 10 now. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Now Leonard, he's guarded by White. White with the steal. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Back to Holiday. Tatum with a screen. JT to the hole. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
the quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He can just blow by you so easy.
White, good.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
The Clippers in the lead. To stop the drought. And George with the jam.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
Pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Tice is checked in. George against Tatum. Outside, Brown. Takes the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
And the basket by Leonard.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by Holiday. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
They're one of the best defensive players in the game. Holiday's timing on steals is phenomenal.
And stolen by Brown. White on the wing. He's still feeling it. It falls!
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
So the Clippers win it. Boy, a hard alley. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Jaylen Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum. Then it's Holiday, and it's Brissett in at the small forward.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June. So it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
Here's Lillard after Drew Holiday's score. Lillard looking around. Portis sets the pick for Middleton. Right side, Portis. Clock is at 3. Lillard goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Lillard against Holiday. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. He has 7.
That's a strong move from a slightly built guard as Lillard, aware of the defense, and he alters his shot.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Tatum with a screen on Portis. Tatum down low, covered by Giannis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Lillard. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. There's the drive. Middleton for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the 3.
Now Tatum, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Tatum gets the bucket.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Lillard up top, guarded by Holiday. Giannis against Holiday. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now here's Tatum. Left side, Porzingis. Brissett passes to Tatum. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holiday against Lillard. Kicks it down to Middleton. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Now, dare Middleton to answer you, and he will. That's one competitive guy.
Porzingis with a screen on Crowder. The shot by Holiday, no good. Milwaukee leading by 4. Lillard fires away from way outside. Brissett grabs the miss. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The kick out to Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 9.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Middleton outside. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drop.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
The kick out to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Middleton with a screen for Lillard. Middleton outside. Lillard outside. And that one drops for him. 9 points in the game so far.
Muscling in for the basket. Lillard showing that mental toughness to get in there.
The 3 from Porzingis. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 5. And will... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Milwaukee.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Derek White, and it's Banton in at the 2. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
White down low. He's up against Beasley. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from White.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Green in the post. White covering, and it's Green missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
White, good. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The drive by Green. With the drive, and the dunk by Jackson.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Cornette. Celtics passing it around. Horford sets a screen for White. Passes to Banton. Tries a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the 3-pointer by Boston. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
In the corner, Horford with it. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Horford sets a screen for White. Takes it inside, and there's the pass to Walsh. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Bucks leading by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Milwaukee, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Celtics trail by 6. Outside, White. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Cornette. Here's Banton. Inside. Pass to Walsh. Out to the wing. Horford kicks to White. Three-pointer. They get the rebound, and it's Horford with the extra effort.
Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night there with the second chance opportunity.
Outside, Green driving the lane, and that one good. Green's got 6.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
It's White on the wing, guarded by Jackson, picked by Horford. White looking around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Given his massive size, it is easy to see why Horford picks up a lot of fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bucks leading by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jackson has the open look. Kicks it out to Beasley. Outside Jackson. And stolen by White. Here's the break. The 3. Boston again missing. With 1 on the clock and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bucks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The big men on the floor for him. Giannis and Portis. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Crowder. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Lillard, the vast to Portis. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one is on Holiday.
No stopping Bobby P. That time powers through to the foul.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Holiday finds Tatum. Down low. Here's Porzingis. The shake and the dunk by Porzingis.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night. That's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. It feels like Porzingis, Brent, has been in the NBA forever, doesn't it? But he is still only in his 20s.
Yeah, it's kind of a head-scratcher. He's been traded a few times, missed a year due to ACL injury, but the Unicorn has persevered. persevere. And he's worked on his body, still adding some to his game. And you wonder if he's finally found a home.
Out to Porzingis. For the lead. Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum no good. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo using his size.
Yeah, Lillard has a talent to move the ball. He's developed those sharp instincts.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Crowder with the steal. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Shot's good by Middleton.
He's a knockdown guy from there. Middleton's never seen the three he doesn't like.
Tatum looking around. Fires from deep. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Portis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Holiday against Crowder. Holiday the pass to Porzingis to end the run. And the dunk by Porzingis.
All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
Lillard against Holiday. Middleton, a screen on Holiday. Here's Lillard. Up and in on the layup. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Tatum driving. The kick out to Brown. Into the lane. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Portis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Celtics trail by 8. Porzingis with a screen on Crowder. Right side Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious.
Here's Lillard. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Out to Porzingis. Right side Tatum. Launches it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Holiday against Lillard. Outside Portis. Middleton outside. And that one is hammered home.
How about the handle shown by Chris Middleton there, zipping his way through the defense and getting where he wanted to.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast.
The previous play.
Get that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Bucks lead by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Horford. And it's Walsh in at the small forward.
First team foul.
And Boston has possession. 7-point differential. White wide open. He fires. Hits it from 3-point range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Beauchamp. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Beauchamp's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. White down low. Jackson on him. Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
Bucks leading by 5. Green dishes to Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Banton, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with 1 hand.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Here's Middleton. Crowder sets a screen for Middleton. Crafty move. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. And White kicks to Brown. Tatum with the screen on Lillard. Shot on the wing. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Lillard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
I see him. Tatum finds Brown. Tatum down low. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
The crossover. Oh!
Yeah, there's fair and not fair. That's not fair. Lillard pulling out all the tricks.
White the pass to Tatum. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Kicks it to White. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Brown is a very unselfish player, always willing to whip the ball over to an open team.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
And Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score, he definitely rebounds, and he for sure defends at an impressive level.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Middleton. He hits Brown with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Brown really forcing the issue there on the drive, making the opposition get physical with it.
And Brown drops them both. 1:16 left to play in the final quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And Derek White picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there. And that will add to their lead.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Portis. The 3 from Tatum. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop it.
Lillard against Holiday. Lock at 6. Nice D from Porzingis.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now, I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Holiday against Lillard. Drives to the hoop. Yes!
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Tatum. Buries the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
And so it's Boston scraping by. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
we'll probably see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. And another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. George drives in. Leonard outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The crossover. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Westbrook against Beasley. Here's George. Back to Westbrook. Leonard up top. Pass to George. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Zubac with it. Zubac screen. Man, the pass to Westbrook. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Talent, luck, a little bit of both. Kawhi right there with the sick bailout.
And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
B.A., he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Beasley. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Leonard. He's got 5. Pass to Mann. And a nice finish on the layup.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. Back to Lillard. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Lillard. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
It's no easy job stopping Dame. He'll find a way to score against even the most physical defense.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Antetokounmpo. George for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks trail. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Leonard passes to Mann. George for 3. Not going to go that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, B.A., but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And Lillard, here we go. And the dunk by Lillard.
How about that finish from Dame? Going up with force right there.
Here's George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Good work defensively by Leonard. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. No good that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball. Oh, wait a second. Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Bucks on D, trailing by 2. Zubac finds Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Crowder. The putback. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Good read from Malik, noticing the overcommitment and making the defense pay for it.
George left side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he drops the first.
I like how Paul George can be your go-to guy, but he can also accept a secondary role. Very unselfish. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
For 3, here's Lillard. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, a closely contested. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Daniel Tice is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Bones Highland. Then it's James Harden. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Crafty move. Middleton, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Powell finds Tice. Harden against Jackson. Out to Powell. Highland with a screen on Green. Powell passes to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Stolen by Harden. It's a one-on-one situation. And Powell with the stuff.
Good effort on defense pays off for Harden. He gets a steal and starts the fast break.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Harden with a screen on Jackson. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Tucker into the lane. Three-pointer, Harden. And Beauchamp pulls it down.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Beauchamp. Portis with it. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
Previous play is under review.
gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Harden, the shot from the low post is good. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Middleton. Sweet little floater.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. Harden with it. Middleton covering. Harden surveying the D. Back to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Tice. From the wing, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Middleton outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's a screen. And here's Green from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Highland finds Powell. Back to Highland. Out to Powell. On the wing, Harden. And there's the drive. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Portis a screen. Middleton against Powell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Middleton. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Outside Tucker, 19-footer. The Clippers rebound. Outside Highland. Outside Harden. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Giannis and Lopez together down low. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Crowder in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Good work there as it goes.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
BA, he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title.
Westbrook with a screen on Lillard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Driving to the basket. Count it. Good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Russ with no reservations about sticking his nose in there. That's a great play.
Crowder outside. Pass to Lopez. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Back to Beasley. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Beasley's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
An efficient shooter like Beasley doesn't question his selections. He just drains them.
Zubats with a screen on Lillard. Now Leonard. Man, the pass to George. Nifty move. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
I like this from PG. Attacking inside helps set up his perimeter game.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Bucks trail. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Westbrook against Beasley on the wing man. There's a screen, and there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Off the inbound. Pass to Zubats. Leonard with a screen on Antetokounmpo for 3. George nails it from 3. George has got 9 points.
He makes them at such a high clip from there. Paul George knows his range.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Clippers next season will inaugurate their futuristic new home court in Inglewood, designed to give fans every comfort, and the Clippers a distinct advantage as well. Along the baseline, 5,000 fans will fill 51 uninterrupted rows. The section, nicknamed The Wall, is acoustically designed to be loud. So, Brian, you better get ready.
Turn it up. Thanks, Allie. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. George, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Man, back to George. On the wing man. Wide open look. And again, it's the Clippers.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Crowder, a screen on George. Here's Lillard. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Free throw, no good for Lillard. You know, when we talk about Lillard, we're talking about one of the most explosive players in the NBA, Smitty.
BA, no question, he can light up the scoreboard in the blink of an eye. Not many players in history have more 50-point games than he does. Active hands. Lillard disrupts and creates offense.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. George scanning the floor. Out to Leonard. Crowder against Zubats. 5 to shoot. Up and over Crowder. The offensive rebound. Crowder with a steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Leonard outside. And Leonard powers hammers it down.
Kawhi Leonard has been on fire. He is totally locked in on the offensive end.
Crowder, a screen on George. For three, here's Lillard. The Clippers grab the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Man, the pass to Leonard. George, a screen on Beasley. Back to man. It's George on the wing. Fires the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clipper. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Bucks shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. On the floor for the Clippers, James Harden out there with Bones Highland. Then it's Daniel Tice. Then there's P.J. Tucker, and it's Powell in at the three.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out step by step, valuing each possession.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Highland. Tucker with a screen on Green. Outside Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Back to Powell. Outside Highland. And the Clippers hit again from deep. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And that one's good. Middleton.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest.
Harden finds Highland. Tice, a screen on Jackson. Here's Highland. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Green against Powell. Middleton with a screen on Powell. And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by James Harden. And here are the Clippers now. They're on an 11-2 run.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
Lets it go from the wing. Kept alive. Pass to Beauchamp. Puts up a deep three. And no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Count that one. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
For three, Powell. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
1:49 left in the final quarter.
Chris Middleton, second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Tice. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Tucker. Paul George, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Highland. For three, George. Milwaukee with the rebound.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for James Harden.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Lillard can't get it to go.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
From deep three-point range, Lillard can't get that one to fall. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Antetokounmpo with it. Fires from way outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.